Hey everyone, I decided to make a little bit of remodeling here, a little bit of rebranding, and I'm curious to know if you guys like it. The reason I'm doing this is because I noticed I'm being shadow banned. I don't know why. I don't know what did I do to get shadow banned. I didn't even got informed that I'm shadow banned. Basically, what it means is that in the past, whenever I wanted to grab my phone to see how well a video of mine was doing, I wouldn't use bookmarks or anything like that. I would go on Google, I would type V, and literally the first option there was my channel. I would click it. Nowadays, it's impossible to find my channel on Google. Really is. I tried all combinations: V Romania, V YouTube, YouTuber V, nothing. Okay, I get channels with just 200 or 50 videos on the search engine, but my channel is completely gone, which is fine. You know, I want to see if this fixes it, if I rebrand a little bit. Plus, it's a little bit more accurate, right? I do have a high-pitched voice. My balls haven't dropped yet. I'm fully aware of that, so as well use it as a shield to protect against my fragility by naming my channel as such, so people won't make fun of me. If you can make fun of yourself, how can you others make fun of you, right? Anyway, everyone is talking about...
From up north, we've got a cold front moving on down. $42,000 COPPA violations for content creators who make child-centric entertainment, so vaguely defined that that could encompass any video game video that might be uploaded on the platform. Nipply weather for any content creators that try to monetize videos for Let's Plays. Down south, we have a warm front moving in as well. Terms of service changes, showing that your account can now be deleted if you're deemed not commercially viable. When those two fronts meet up in the middle, well, that's a big old pile of shit. Big old pile of shit.
Delegate this. Everybody's going to have to get a degree in law, and then you can read these articles. For further information on whether your content is kid-directed, see the FTC's guidance. You should also consider consulting a lawyer if you aren't sure whether your content should be designated as made for kids. Okay, so now every content creator out there has to contact a lawyer. And then when you look, you go to upload a video on YouTube, you're met with this. You're legally required to comply. Then they force you into the beta upload screen, which gives you all sorts of new options where you have to say whether or not your content is kid-friendly or directed for kids, which, again, I want everybody to watch my videos. I don't make any videos with like the thought in my head that's like, hey, I don't want, 30% of the YouTube audience to see my videos. I want everyone to watch them.
I want everyone to watch my videos. Oh, no shit! But the FTC does it. It's your US government now, right? It's not the company. It's not YouTube. They're not making the rules. You can just turn ads off, I get that. You can turn the ad revenue off and then everyone can watch. But if you want to make money, you have to follow those FTC guidelines. No, it was a little bit funny because usually I don't make fun of the quartering like this, but it was fun to see him blaming the company when it's the government that stepped in, right? Like this isn't YouTube that one day decided, you know what, let's fuck our content creator. Actually, no, that is what YouTube will do. It does that every single day. But this time, this particular day, alright, it was the government who said, wow, YouTube is getting a lot of action on those content creators. Let's lube up and get a little bit of ourselves, right? So what really happened, right? Let's understand the situation. YouTube and its big mouth constantly claimed that it's the #1 website for kids. Yeah. Turns out it is, and the FTC went like, whoa, are you the #1 website for kids? Oh, are you taking the precautions in showing videos to the little ones? Turns out they don't. Turns out you're not allowed to gather information from the little ones. You're not allowed to gather data from the little ones. What type of data, you ask? Well, I don't know, like what videos they like, and so that you know what ads to give them that are relevant. Oh, they like to watch a lot of... what the fuck do kids watch these days, huh? They want to watch a lot of Minecraft Let's Plays? Well, let's give them some Minecraft ads. Like that's how it works. But apparently, no, you're not allowed. Okay. Now, all of a sudden, YouTube is a platform. Right? Now, usually they're a publisher. Usually they have very strict guidelines and what you're allowed and what you're allowed to speak. Try saying Eric cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, if you know who I mean, right? Try saying that on the platform and you all of a sudden it's not a publisher anymore. You can talk about Eric cha-cha-cha-cha-cha on your phone. But you can't talk it on YouTube, right? Because the phone is a platform, and you can legitimately say the name of whistleblowers. You can say the name of whistleblowers as well on YouTube, but just not Eric Cha 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 Cha. Just Google it. Google it, Eric Cha, and you'll do. But anyway, right, so back on this, they decided to be a platform, and it's the onus on the creator, which is myself, to decide if a video is made for kids or not. And of course, the FTC did what YouTube does to the creators, gave very vague definitions. It's like, well, I don't know, like talking about a Disney movie, is it made for kids? Talking about a Let's Play, you know, is that we don't know. We don't know. So we're going to err on the side of caution. Basically, not talk about anything that remotely might be made for someone under 30 years old. I'm curious what my favorite channel, my favorite content creator, Queer Kids Stuff, is going to do now. What if I talk about lactasia? Is lactasia for children? Apparently it is, according to the FTC. You're not allowed to talk about child actors. Google lactasia drag again. Don't make me show you things. Don't make me show you things that gets me in trouble with the FTC. I'm a Romanian citizen, uphold to the FTC, goddammit. Anyway. My question is, what happens if a kid, a child, like Greta Thunberg, right? Greta Thunberg is a child. Let's say when she's younger. She was young. When she was younger, she was interested into listening to a speech by Al Gore. Now, let's say Greta is 12, right? I mean, she's really smart. Now, imagine how smart she was when she was 12. And she wants to listen to a speech by Al Gore or a speech by Obama that moves her, right? Makes her have a tear down her cheek. Makes her want to strike and quit kindergarten to go to speak at the UN because they really like the children over at the UN. When she watches that Obama video, isn't her information being taken? Isn't that the violation? So that's my question, right? Because what if a kid just doesn't want to watch content for kids? Like, what if instead of watching Captain Planet, he actually watches Al Gore? Or Mama Merkel or someone like that, huh? Watches an Antifa rally or something. What then? What then? Isn't that a violation? YouTube. Wouldn't it be more easy that people just say the age when they sign up? You know, when they make an account, they click on the age they have, and then you use that in order to see if the person gets the ads or not? I'm just saying, I mean, I'm not an expert, but, well, shut up, kitty, I'm talking about ad revenue, it's your food we're talking about, Jesus. Moving back to the important stuff, the other thing which everyone is freaking out about is the YouTube will demonetize you if you're not, if you're a danger to their bottom line, if your channel isn't making money. That is something that doesn't scare me because they've been doing it up until now, and unlike me, YouTube's balls have dropped now, and they have the balls to come out and say, yeah, we are demonetized. We are demonetizing you if you're not making us money. We're a platform, goddammit. It's like your phone company saying, yeah, we don't think giving you a number is profitable for us. So what will this be? I think it's going to be used as following. It's going to be used if the mainstream media writes an article against you. This happened to Don Sargone and it happened to Count Dankula. Basically, like one day your channel is monetized, the next day a BuzzFeed article comes up and your channel is whoop, demonetized. Happened to Steven Crowder. Yeah, and YouTube doesn't have to justify it anymore because normally they would have to give you like a strike, a second strike, you know, like communicate with you so you know what's wrong. It's like, oh, well, you know, it's in the news. It's in the news. Kind of funny because I think Steven Crowder has a lot more clout and a lot more pull than Vox has, but Vox is legacy media, and as such they have more power. If they say, if a journalist from Vox, not even Vox as an entity, if a journalist from Vox says that Steven Crowder is a bigot, then clearly he is, and he needs to have his body taken away. That's how it works, right? So now they can justify. They can say, well, look, you're not fit to make money for us. And they will demonetize you. That's what I think the rule is about. The second one might be with videos that constantly get demonetized. So you constantly upload, you're like, it's a Gundam, Papa Gundam, you know, he uploads videos, boom, 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 boom. He thinks they're not made for kids, but we'll see if the FTC thinks the same. And then it's a yellow sign, bam, 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 bam. You know, like the algorithm constantly says that your videos are not fit for advertisers. In which case, I assume, YouTube wants to free people that are making the manual reviews, and they're saying, right, we're going to demonetize your channel. Why? You're not financially profitable. Shut the fuck up. They've been doing this up till now. Like, I actually seen someone getting demonetized for this, because like most of their ads were, most of their videos were demonetized. So they've been doing it up till now, and now they're just coming up front and saying, do I agree? No. Hell no. Hell no. But, like, what can I do? You know, like, the rules are the rules. So that's what I think is about the profitability. It's going to go after people that have a mainstream media account, and it's also going to go after people that are basically not putting up videos that are green and they're yellow. Also, like if they just want to fuck with you, you know, like a bonus. So there's that. Oh, by the way, the FTC violation. This one is something that really amuses me. It shows that the people from the FTC are completely out of touch. Like they are such into levels of boomerism that they're just out of touch with what is going on. $42,000 per video, a fine. If you have a video for kids that's actually advertised as being $42,000. Jesus fucking Christ. You know, like there are foreigners that work on this platform. If I sell my kidney, no, not even my kidney. If I donate my body to science, alright, like I go now and I find a mad doctor and I say, look, you can harvest all of my work. I will not be able to make $42,000. There is no way in hell that I will pay you $42,000 for one video. Not because I don't want to, by the way, because I like to pay my fines, you know? I like to be law friendly, but I do not have this money. Like there is no way for me to actually collect this money. Do you understand this, FTC? But they're going to find this surprise, and they're going to figure this out eventually, I guess, when people are just unable to pay, and you know it doesn't look good on camera when the FTC creates homeless people, I guess. But you know what's even more funny is that initially I thought, well, it's okay, like the FTC is going to sue you, you know, and they're going to have to prove that your video is aimed for children. No, that's not how it works. No. I read the document. No. They will first fine you. You will have to pay them. And if you think that the fine was unfairly given, then you sue them. So after you lose $42,000 minimum per video, you have to hire a lawyer and then start the lawsuit with them for a couple of years. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. I don't think that's going to fly. I think that's a little bit we're going to see. We're going to see, like, the moment the first YouTubers start falling, you know, and the FTC starts fining. That's going to be very interesting. Because I don't think, like, someone... Like, here's the thing. If there is a person that has, like, 10 videos up or starts, you know, uploading video content now, yeah, that person is going to have an easy time just erring on the side of caution, because this is what we do at YouTube. If something might be offensive, then it is. So we err on the side of caution. But when you have like 10,000, 11,000 videos, because you upload the video every day, yeah, good luck going through all of the video library and making sure that the kids, that Eric cha isn't watching your... Right. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think. By the way, one thing that I like about this, right? There is one thing that I like about this. For a while, YouTube was trying to become very family friendly, was encouraging people to have like children content and stuff like that, and family friendly content on the channel, right? No more pranks, no more naughty words, no more potty mouth, just behave. Behave. Right. Maybe now they're going to allow cursing and edgy content again, just saying, because the platform isn't going to be for kids. Like, maybe they're going to have, like, YouTube Kids for that, and it's going to have, like, a place where you can't comment, where you can't give super chats, where I wouldn't even know why it exists, but, you know, like that. And then another YouTube for the grown-ups, and the grown-ups can curse. Can we curse? YouTube, can we curse if we're grown-ups here? Oh, and by the way, this thing with... not being commercially viable, which a lot of people are scared, including Sticks and Hammer was saying, well, will I not be here? Like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, right? Every time I would go down to the kiosk when I did my shopping, when I lived in my poor neighborhood, the guy there would always throw bread. And he would throw lots of bread, right? And I asked him, it's like, why do you buy bread if you end up throwing it? Because it was like a really good bread, but it was very highly perishable at the time, right? Didn't have like the thing where you wrap the bread in plastic like foreigners do. No, it was like bread, boom, like that, right? And if you didn't sell it in a couple of hours, it would go bad. And he told me, it's like, yeah, I'm not making much profit with bread. Like, that's not the point why I have the bread here. People come to get bread, and once they purchase the bread, they realize, okay, I'm out of my house, I'm at the store, and they will start purchasing other things like cigarettes, alcohol, you know, like other products. And it's the same with YouTube. You have like channels like mine, because why does YouTube... Just shut the fuck up, who's calling me? My God. You have channels like mine, which the question is like, why isn't YouTube getting rid of it? The reason is that people start watching my channel, they watch my videos, and then they click on CNN, they click on Fox News, and that's the money maker. That's the cha-ching, 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 right? So they want to keep people like us here. Plus, it creates the illusion that YouTube is actually for the people. You know, everyone can post. It's YouTube, it's not the YouTube. So no, I don't think they'll get rid of channels that aren't commercially viable. Like, they're not making money. They are making money indirectly by creating the illusion that YouTube is a popular platform where everyone can post and everyone can make a buck. And the fact that you click on my video and then you get to the recommended section and you hop to CNN or MSNBC or something. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.